right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the man of the hour. Give it up for Gary. Drop.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another virtual interactive magic show. So good to see you this beautiful, beautiful day. And we have a fantastic show planned for you. As some of you know, well, not the amazing Richie, because he's down in Florida. Happy birthday, Richie. No. We had a snowstorm Monday, and it dumped a lot of snow on the New York area. And we're expecting another one. But as would have it, Monday morning, my wife hands me a shopping list and says, we need some stuff. There's like 100 things on that list. I'm not getting 100 items. Look at all that stuff. So I said, I'll get you one thing and only one thing. Now, if you look at that list, yeah, you're going to be drawn to things like cocoa and marshmallows. You're going to be drawn to the chips. I don't want that. I want it completely random. We're going to come up with one item. Now, I need you to get a piece of paper and a pencil. Susan, are you good in math?
Okay. Oh.
No, I need someone good in math. Patrick, how's your math ability? You're muted.
Really good.
Good. Okay. Piece of paper and a pencil or a calculator.
You got it.
Okay, good. I want you to think of a 2-digit number. Write down that 2-digit number.
Okay.
You know what? Make it a 3-digit number.
Aha. Okay.
Okay. Make all 3 digits different. Okay?
Got it.
Good. And now I want you to reverse those digits. So if you pick number 321, now make it 123.
Okay.
And I want you to subtract the smaller 3-digit number from the larger 3-digit number.
Okay.
Okay, so that gives you another 3-digit number, right?
Actually, a 2-digit number.
A 2-digit number.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to think of a number. That was easy. That was real easy. And that's 99, right?
That is correct.
Oh, all right. Let's hear for Gary, ladies and gentlemen. And what's going to happen is I'm going to introduce our first guest, and then we're going to go through the shopping list and what I actually had. But I want you all to have a piece of paper and a pencil, okay? And I want to thank Patrick for your help in that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest is one of the busiest performers I know. He works over 360 days out of the year. Oh, and he hails from Scranton, Pennsylvania. We won't hold that against him. Ladies and gentlemen, otherwise known as the magical Mr. C, Phil Crossan.
All right. Everybody hear me all right? Yes? Because I'm going to do a little lesson of observation for you today. A lesson of observation because this is the very first magical effect that my uncle showed me when I was a little boy. He said, son, to be a great magician, you have to pay attention. And that's why this is called a little lesson of observation. He showed me a colored handkerchief, in this case, a red handkerchief. And then my uncle asked what would happen if that red handkerchief was somehow placed into the left hand. Would it be the right hand or would it be in the left hand? And I said to my uncle, I told him, well, sir, I may be younger than you, but I wasn't born yesterday. You see, I know for a fact the handkerchief is not going to be in your right hand at all. the handkerchief is really going to be in that left hand. To which did my uncle ask me if I was absolutely sure about that. And I responded by telling him yes, naturally. He said, well, son, I hate to disappoint you, but the handkerchief is not in that left hand at all. No, actually, the handkerchief was really in the right hand. And there it is, everybody. What do you think, huh? Naturally, I was impressed anyway. In fact, I was so impressed, I asked my uncle to perform the effect on me again. That way I can kind of catch on, if you catch my meaning. So my uncle once again showed me this little lesson of observation, because if you want to be a great magician, it is very critical to learn this little lesson of observation. He showed me a colored handkerchief, in this case, a red handkerchief. He asked what color the handkerchief was, and I acknowledged he was holding a red handkerchief. And then he asked what would happen if that red handkerchief was somehow placed into the left hand. Would it be in the right hand, or would it be in the left hand? And I said to my uncle, I told him, well, sir, you may have been able to fool me once, but you are not going to fool me a second time. No, no, no. You see, I know for a fact that handkerchief is not going to be in your left hand at all. The handkerchief is really going to be in the right hand. To which did my uncle ask me if I was absolutely sure about that. And I responded by telling him, yes, naturally. He said, well, son, I hate to disappoint you, but the handkerchief is not in that right hand. It's not left hand either. It's completely, totally gone. Yes. That little lesson of observation is very, very hard for me to grasp, you must understand. But my uncle didn't give up on me. Nope, 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 he did not at all. In fact, he wanted me to master this so I could be just as great a magician as he was. You can believe that. And so once again, he asked me the color of the handkerchief, and I said, well, the color of the handkerchief is red. He said, well, this is a little lesson of observation. Are you sure that it is, in fact, a red handkerchief? And I responded by telling him, yes, naturally. He said, well, son, you got a lot to learn with this little lesson of observation. Naturally, I got better at this little lesson of observation, and I got to master it. In fact, a lot of people ask me how I do it, and I say it's obvious, it's magic. And they, at the end of my shows, are usually in full agreement. This was a little lesson of observation. And now for something a little tougher. A little tougher. I'm going to do a little card demonstration for you. And let's see, right there. Little card demonstration for you. With a pack of cards. Going to just mix up the cards just like this. And we are just going to find out what the cards have to show us. Maybe something like this, an ace. That is an ace of clubs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what else the cards have to show us. Ooh, look at that. Another ace. This time it is the ace of hearts. Ooh, two aces. Let's see what else the cards have to show us. Ooh, look at that. I see a trend here because there is a third ace. This time the ace of diamonds. Ooh, now if we're going to go for that fourth card, that's usually the hardest one. That's usually the hardest one. There it is, that fourth ace, the ace of spades. 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, just like this. Now what I'm going to do is, well, I'll just show you the deck, that there are no duplications whatsoever in this deck at all. Absolutely none. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the aces. Each ace. The ace of diamonds right here. The ace of clubs right here. The ace of hearts right here. And the ace of spades right here. All 4 aces. Then I'm going to randomize 1, 2, 3 cards over each ace. Here's the first ace. 1, 2, 3 cards over the second ace. 1, 2, 3 cards over that third ace, and let's not forget 1, 2, 3 cards over that fourth ace. All right. Now, I propose to you that the aces possess an esoteric ability to rejoin to their own kind. Let me first show you the ace of clubs. The ace of clubs has a unique ability in being able to show itself in one sense, but then being able to completely, totally disappear, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the ace of diamonds is a little whimsical, very whimsical with the ace of diamonds, folks. Check this out. Just a little tap like this, and you will see that, indeed, the ace has disappeared. Which brings us now to the ace of hearts, the loveliest of the aces. The ace of hearts, just like the first, just a little flip just like this, and the ace will totally, completely disappear, just like this. Everybody, look at that. Completely disappear. Which brings us to this last ace and the 3 cards over that, which only a moment ago I suggested to you that the aces possess an esoteric ability in being able to rejoin to their kind. And let me tell you, seeing is believing. Ace number 1, ace number 2, ace number 3, and ace number 4. Everybody, what do you think, huh? Thank you. All right. Folks, I'm going to show you now a classic of magic that comes all the way from Asia. Yes. And for this, I'm going to remove my hat. Yes. I'm going to show you the classic of magic, ancient rings, consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rings. These rings are made of solid metal. They are seamlessly welded at one spot, almost in a hypnotic sort of way. That's 1. All right, here's another one of its kind, just like this. Solid metal, seamlessly welded at one spot. And a third one, just like this. All right, now these rings have a unique ability in that they're able to somehow magically join together, one right to the other, just like this. As mysteriously as the rings join together, they have a unique ability in that they're able to separate, just like that, everybody. That is 1 and 2 rings, just like this. In fact, some have witnessed that the rings could join together very, very quickly, like this. 1, 2, and 3. While some have witnessed, yes, some have witnessed that the rings could also separate, no matter how many are linked together. Some have witnessed that they separate through an evaporation process, like little wisps of smoke. Watch. Just like that, everybody. Now comes the part that I affectionately call ring around the collar. Don't try that at home. All right. Not yet. Not yet. Now. Yes. In ancient Asia, people have discovered that rings such as these can create very beautiful and exotic shapes. Yes. Shapes such as a swing or a ball. Ooh. Or maybe even a beautiful blooming flower. Yes. And, you know, speaking of this, you're such a wonderful audience, and because today ends with the letter Y, I figure why not show you a car? Would you like to see a car? All right, behold, an Audi. Where they find talent like that on a rainy day. All right. We have 4. And now we will add 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll add 1 more. That'll be 5. Let's see what we can do with 5, shall we? Ah, yes. A chair with a seating capacity of 1, naturally. And now all 6 rings join together. Yes, this is a classic of magic, all the way from Asia. I present to you, once again, the ancient rings. Thank you very much. All right. And so now for my finale, ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you with a magic wand and a little red Nerf ball to demonstrate to you of the perceptions of some people when viewing an illusion. For example, when they're placed into the hand, just a little tap and a swish, that ball can seem to disappear and yet land right to the pocket. Now, to some, this might be a great feat of magic. Others are rather skeptical and think that it was a great feat of sleight of hand. Fortunately, I don't know any sleight of hand. In fact, you can actually see that the ball is placed into the hand directly, just like that, with the magic wand again. Just a little tap and a swish, and the ball can seem to change color. Now, to some, that's a great miracle. Others are a little skeptical, especially when they see that my fist is still closed. And if I'm having a particularly bad day, they can even get a peek. But folks, this is not your red ball. This is a red cube. So it leads us to ask the question then, where is that red ball? Especially when they see that my fist is still closed. Right here. So, to summarize, whether you are a skeptic or a true believer, when you watch this magic show, ladies and gentlemen, use your imagination, and we all will have a ball. Thank you very much, everybody. That's my act. My name is the Magical Mr. C. I bring you back now to Gary with my magic fingers.
Let's hear it for the Magical Mr. C. Excuse me, but that'll take a while. To me, you're still Phil Crossing. Oh, that was amazing. All right, let's get back to that shopping list from Monday. Hasn't changed. That's what she handed me. She wanted me to get over 100 things. I said one thing. So let's see if you guys were able to do what I'll go back to Susan. She has the paper and pencil. Patrick did a yeoman's job with 3 numbers. We're going to go to 2 numbers now. That will make it easier. Okay, Susan?
Sure.
I'm dropping the bar. Patrick set the bar high. We're going to lower it a little.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You went to school, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's why. All right. So I want you to think of a 2-digit number. Write it down. Okay. Now I want you to add those 2 digits together.
Okay.
All right. Now write that down.
Okay.
Okay, and I want you to subtract that number from the original 2-digit number.
Okay.
All right. So you have a number there.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to bring back up that list. You see it?
Yep.
All right. Now, I want you to give me the item. Don't tell me because I'm going to drop the list, but find the item that corresponds to your number.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Donuts.
Oh, isn't that great? Because in my bag, I have donuts.
Oh. Are you going to share?
No. Oh, you're on hold. All right, let's hear for Susan. That was great. Thank you. All right. Our next performer is the producer director of these shows, and he has been since April. Every week, this man has worked tirelessly to bring you these shows. He's normally a regular at LOL Comedy Club. He's one of the top DJs in the Northeast. He just got off Family Magic shows for Visions. Very generous. Him and his wife Lavinia are busy as can be, delivering balloon animals all over the city. So you check out Omar. He'll tell you the website. He'll put it up. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Omar.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you. You, and you too. Gary, I want to say thank you. I know I rarely say it live on the camera, but thank you. Gary has been with us also since the beginning of this tirelessly, and I've yet to pay him. Gary, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for always being there.
That's a mutual admiration society, Omar.
But I wanted to see if I can have some fun with everybody here for just a moment, especially somebody named Fran. But before we do, perfect. Here, I want you guys to see something. I actually have a phone here that everybody be able to see. Yes, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you guys to see. I'm gonna be able to draw on this and try things here for me. Fran, I'm gonna ask you to unmute for a second. Can you see the drawing there?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. I'm not going to use this drawing. What I'm going to try to do is see if I can through the phone, and you see how everybody was talking about numbers. I'm going to write down a number right here. Okay.
All
I
right.
don't want you to see what it is. So I'm going to change it just a second. There we are. In order for this to work, Franny, I'm going to put you up on screen. Hello. How are you? How you been? Bienvenue. I know I see you. This is what I'm going to ask of you, Fran, okay? I'm going to ask you to hold up your hand, and in your mind, I want you to tell me if you can feel this right over here. Did you feel that? Now, could you tell what numbers I wrote there? I'm going to write it again as loud as you can. Tell me what it looks like. What number is that right there?
1.
And what number is that right there? Good. Now, when you put two numbers together, what number do you get?
11.
11, right? Now, I actually wrote a number 4, which is a 14, but I can see how you saw 11 because you didn't. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm going to try to get you to feel what I'm sending to you, okay? Now, if I were to write the number, let's see, 5 and 8, what number does that make to you? 58. But what if I wrote it in reverse? What number would that be? 85. Very good. Now, Fran, I may need you to speak a little bit louder. I'm going to write down this number very quickly, and let's see if I can send you this image, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a couple of hints along the way before I actually write it down. Good. Now, I'm going to put the phone back on the screen, so this way I can't change it. Franny, I'm thinking of a 2-digit number, okay? A number between 1 and 50. So it's not going to be a number any bigger than 50. Do we understand so far, Fran? Okay. Now, the other hint I'm going to give you is that both of the numbers that I'm thinking of, the 2-digit number, are both odd numbers. So it's not going to be 22 because that's an even number, and that's also the same number. So I'm thinking of a 2-digit number with odd numbers on it, but they're not the same number. What number do you think I'm thinking? Say it out loud.
20.
20. The number 20. Well, that won't work because that's an even number. Remember, I'm thinking of 2 odd numbers in my head between 1 and 50, okay? Try it again. I'll give you one more chance. They're both odd numbers, but they're not the same number. And it's because-
37.
Is that the number you're thinking that I'm thinking? Do you want to change your mind?
No.
See, this is the weird thing. I actually have sitting right over here inside of my Doodle app. Look, I'm going to click it now for you to see I'm actually doing it right in front of you. And what number does that say?
37.
Ooh, it's almost like a weird connection. Well, it could be
Nice.
broadband or Fios. I don't know what you have. But friend, can I continue to bother you for just a second?
Yes.
I'm going to bring you down here, okay? I actually have a really cool pack of cards I've been working with. And, oh, a little dusty, sorry. Pack of cards that I've been working with. They're actually specially made so that when they leave and they touch the air, they can actually change color. See? But that's not the only thing they do. See, cool thing was this is if you touch it the right way, you can actually get it to change. See, not that fancy, I know, but what try to do if I could change it back the other way, that's not that great. But let me see, 1 and 2. How many cards do we have here? We're gonna need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll do number 10. There we go. Now, in order for this to work, are you good at spelling?
Yes.
You are. Okay. Are you good at spelling numbers? Let me explain. Like, if I have all these cards here, right, and I were to spell ace in order to find the first card, I would go A, S, E, and I would have an 8. No, that's a 7. Why is that not an ace? Hold on. You spell the let. How do you spell ace, Fran?
ACE.
A C. Oh, with a C. I'm sorry. All right. Public school. Give me a chance. Yeah. A C E, and let's. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So now I want you to see they're all mixed up. Okay, they're not in any specific order, but I do want you to tell me 2. You spell 2 with TOO, right?
No.
Yes.
TWO.
A W? Well, let's try it. TWO. Look at that. All right. So it seems like what you're doing. So we'll do 3. That's TR with 3 E's, right? TREEE.
No.
How do you spell
It's
3? Spell it with me.
THREE.
Only 2 E?
Yes.
Are you sure? No, because okay, I guess you are sure. That's 3. 4 I can do because 4 is a lot. 3. So FORE, and that spells 4.
No.
Four.
That's not how you spell it. It's FOUR.
What am I? You just said you are. What am I? Wait a second. Wait. All right. Let's try the spelling. FOUR. All right. You're a genius. So let's do the next one. After 4 is 1
5.
1. 5. Okay, 5. 5 is spell 5.
FIVE.
Are you sure? That's Fivy.
No, it's not.
That's yes. What? Okay, it is 5. 6 I can do. 6 is super simple because it's only 3 letters. I guarantee. Look, SYX, and look at that. 7.
That's
Why-
7 because you spelled it wrong.
Why? I wasn't trying to spell 7. I was spelling 6. How do you spell 6?
SIX.
With an I. Okay. SIX. All right. You know what? Well, I see how things been going. 7, my lucky number. I'm gonna try it again. SEVENN. Cross my fingers. Let's see. 7. We got the 7. We got 7. Look at that. And
Correct.
8 we can do. ATE. Just like the 6. I know that's how.
No.
Yes.
No. EIGHT.
That many letters for such. All right. EIGHT. Friend, you're definitely a card. Yeah, gonna do 9 together. So 9. Ready?
NINE.
Did you just call me a ninny? Ninny. That. Oh,
Too
okay. I guess
smart
that's
for
that.
you.
So you know what? If you can do 9, 10. Look at that. There's no way I can get
Lost
this wrong,
sound.
even if I do it now. Check. Test. There we are. We'll try it. Change my mic to
Can
make sure you
hear
can. This way. If I spell
I can hear you.
TIN and Hey, Gary. I lost my mic. I'm sorry. My battery pack died.
Let's hear from my illusion. All right. Now we're going to give our other. We had two more performers. One we're going to give a chance to set up. Yet we'll give him a. He has to air it.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, great! So our next performer has been delighting audiences up and down the East Coast and in Puerto Rico for over 25 years. I will tell you, he was out this morning early, taking care of business. We weren't sure if he'd get here, but he sped through, past 3 roadblocks, 2 toll bridges, and jumped over the last toll. Ladies and gentlemen, Xanadu, a master of deception.
All right. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing fine. Thank God I made it here. Oh, with that being said, I would like a volunteer. I need a volunteer. Who can I pick? Let me see. Who's available for me today? Oh, Francesca?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Oh, okay. All right. Good enough. Can I use you for a second if you don't mind?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Here's what we're going to do. Do you like card tricks?
What?
Do you like
Yes.
card tricks? You? All right. Perfect. Because we're not going to do a card trick. We're going to do a rope trick. Enough jokes. Enough jokes. Now, as you can see, I have a piece of rope. Now, I want you to pay really close attention to this, okay? Hold on, let me back this up just a little bit. All right. Now, let's cut this even to make sure that everything is pretty much even. Here we go. Now, the rope comes in 3 parts. This is A, this is B, and this middle section, what would this be?
C.
Ooh, very good, college student. How old are you?
6, 7,
How old are you?
7.
70? Wow.
I said 7.
Oh, 77. I'm sorry. Well,
No, I
dude, you
said
don't look a day
7.
over.
7.
Oh, 7. I was about to say you look a day over 7. Okay, check this out. I'm going to tie these 2 ends together. Just like this. I want you to watch carefully. Do not take your eyes off the rope. No matter what goes on, do not take your eyes off the rope. Watch. Watch. It's a watch. Never mind. Bad joke. Here we go. Watch carefully. I want you to look at the knot on the rope. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Just like that. Look at that. 1 whole piece. Huh? Come on, people. You don't see this stuff every day. Feel free to applaud anytime you want. Now, we're going to try again, but this time, I'm going to cut it like this. I'm going to cut it right about here. Cut it here. Cut 1 piece here. Now, I'm going to put this, watch carefully. Now, this is how magic happens. Watch. If I pull it from here, as I wiggle my fingers like this, watch. Watch, keep watching. Okay, just like this. 1 long piece of rope. Now, we're going to try to cut it again. Now, this time, I want you to tell me more or less, where do you think the middle of the rope is? Is it right about here? So wherever you tell me to stop, that's where I'm going to stop, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Stop.
Right there, right about here?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah. Very, very good. I'm gonna cut it right about here. So hopefully this should be more or less even. Okay, this will work. Tie it here. Tie another knot, make sure that doesn't loose. We're gonna take right about here. We're gonna tie another knot right about this way. Here you go. Right here, cut here. And right here again. And we're gonna cut it right here. Now, as you can see, the rope has been cut into 3 more or less equal parts. Now, what I want you to do is this. I want you, Francesca, your brother's there, right?
I'm in.
Okay, I want you to blow on that knot right through the screen. Ready? 1, 2, and I want you to blow really hard. Ready? 1, 2, 3, blow. Perfect, all right. Now we're gonna try the other one. One more time, ready? Blow.
Harder.
You can blow anytime you want now. Are you blowing? I don't hear you.
I'm blowing.
Do it again. Perfect. All right. Now, the last one is the most hardest one of all. I want you to blow on it really hard. Ready? The buzzer will be 1, 2, 3, go. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Try it again. Blow it again. Okay. Oh, I know what the problem is. It's too far. Maybe if I get it closer, that might be able to work. Try it again. Blow it. Blow. That's not working. Hold on a second. Maybe if I would take the knot off and I'll send it to you in the mail, maybe that would work. Give yourselves a big round of applause. It goes now. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to show you an old classic of magic that was performed by Tony Sladini, which he taught Tony Clark, and that is called paper balls in the box. Let me explain to you what the trick is. You're going to see me ball paper balls. I'm going to put it inside the box, but you're not going to see the balls going into the box. They're going to go into the box invisibly. At the end, I'm going to show you that the balls have appeared inside the box. If you give me a few minutes, we can start this, okay? Get this one back here. All right, Omar is Omar.
Right here, brother. You need it.
Omar, can you put some type of music in the background for me? I would appreciate it. Something instrumental if you can.
Yeah, they did.
Yep. What happened? All right, here we go. Notice that the box has no bottom and it has no top. Okay? One, 2, 3, and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my part of the Interactive Magic Show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, Gary, take it away.
Let's hear what Xanadu. Wow. And he's right. That is a classic. Last done by Tony Slidini. Oh, that was great. One more time. Let's hear for Xanadu, the master of deception. And now, ladies and gentlemen, batting cleanup. Our very own invincible performer. Yes, we've tried to get rid of him, and he still comes back. So, thank you. He has taken what some people consider a disability and turned it into ability. Born with cerebral palsy, in spite of it, he won New York's Got Talent competition. He's performed throughout the US, Europe, and Scandinavia. Top blogs in the country, ladies and gentlemen. And he's one of the top mentalists. Be very careful. He knows what you're thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, the invincible Tommy Burnett.
Hey guys, good to be here. Thank you all for coming. Very happy. What a great show so far. Hopefully I can keep that momentum going. I'm going to do some unusual things using some EFP cards. I'll show you those in a minute. A bit of scissors and a piece of paper with some lines on it. Okay, and let me just bring the camera down here so you can see anything here. Okay, again, scissors and cards. Okay. Of course, now the dog Ben wants my attention, so if he pops up on the screen, I apologize. He won't bite. But I'm going to show you what these consist of. We have a circle, a plus sign, a waving lines, a square, and a star. And there are 25 of them, which means there are 5 symbols that repeat 5 times. Okay? So right now, we're just going to use this 5. Actually, we're only going to use 1. And and it will be my prediction for what is about to happen. Let's see, I think, yeah, we'll use, we'll use. Okay, so now let's see, can we get, let's see, Marion felt bad last week. Nobody called on the side. I'm going to call on Marion. Hi, Marion.
Okay.
Sorry to leave you out last week. Good to see you today. If you notice, I have a piece of paper with some lines in it. Yeah. Now,
Right.
if you were here with me right now, I would hold this for you, and I would give you the scissors to cut through either one of these 5 lines. Okay, but since you're not here, I have to do everything. But trust me, I'm not going to do anything funny. Okay, so let me give you numbers so you know which lines I'm talking about. The colors: line number 1, line number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So which one would you like me to cut all the way through?
3.
3, from 1 to 3. The one in the middle.
Yep.
Are you sure, or you want to change your mind on that?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll just cut straight like that, and then we'll take out what's inside of this one and what's inside of this one, and you have cut through this one. And my position was here the entire time, and you had no idea that I predicted the square as well. You could have cut through any one of these, but you cut through the square. Now, that was just a warm up. I mean, once you applaud, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. This is going to continue like so. So take these and mix all of them up. We'll get rid of the scissors if we don't need those. And we'll just put some here and some here and some from the top over here and these on the bottom over here, these on the top over here. Just kind of mix these up as much as possible. So yeah, we have a bunch of mixed up cards, and we'll just square those up like that. And I'm going to deal out 10 cards out of the pack from the bottom, so even I don't know what is being placed on the table. Okay, 9 and 10, just like that. And now I have some poker chips. Okay, I have 5 of them. And first thing I want you to do is tell me how many of these you want to use. You have to use at least one, but you can use up to all 5. How many would you like to use, Maureen?
2.
2. Okay, so we'll get 2 out and get rid of it. So your last job is to tell me where you want me to place these on top of any 2. So do you want me to place one here?
Uh.
Here? Here? Here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then here?
No.
Here? 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 Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Symmetry. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to add one more card to each pile. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, sorry. Wow. I've never messed this up before. Let me mix these up again. I forgot to mix these up. do this. Okay. And we'll try this again. And hopefully this will work now. Okay. And let's see, it's gonna go one here, one here, one here, and one here, and one here, and one here, sorry, one here, and one here, and one here. Now, that was a lot of hubbub there going on, but the reason why is you could have used the amount of poker chips. You chose 2, so these are the ones that you picked. Right? Ones that you didn't pick, they don't match. These 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 don't match. And these don't match. However, over here you have a wavy lines, and a wavy line, and the other one that you chose also wavy lines. They match.
Wow.
You do that, not me. So let's see if we can, let's give Marion a round of applause for that. Let's see if we can, let's see who we have. Actually, Susan, would you mind helping me out here?
Sure.
Perfect. So, we're gonna try something a little bit spooky here. Not too spooky, but a little bit spooky. Let me bring this back down to the table. Okay, we're gonna take out one of each. Okay, so now I have. Okay, now we have one of each, so we can put that to the side, and we got some envelopes here, right? We're gonna take each one and put it in, and we'll seal it. And we put that one in, and we'll seal it. Okay. We'll take that one and put it in, and that one gets filled. Okay. And one more, put that one in, seal it, and then of course the last one goes in here. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now the spooky part is we're going to use a little bit of fire here. Let's see if I can do that or you can see it. Okay, we're going to light this candle for a minute. Okay. And we're going to use this blank index card. Okay, and I'm just going to put it over the flame. And after the flame will go out, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's put it over the flame to kind of get some what do you call it, not, I guess soot, I guess it's soot, because I'm not going, oh, color fire, bumble, that was not supposed to happen, but it's okay. Hopefully we'll still work good, and if not, so I'm gonna leave it, yeah. It is burnt, but it wasn't supposed to be, but that's okay, we'll move this over here, and then we have these 5 envelopes, right? And we'll lift those up for you. And then you're gonna choose one, and you can choose any one you want. To come out like this. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one would you like?
I'll take 4.
4. Okay, so we'll get rid of these. And we'll take 4 and we'll open the cut the top off like that, and whatever comes out, see, there we go, the circle, sure. And well, I showed you the part that had a bone, and it was just a bone, and there was nothing there. But if you look very closely, now there's a circle
Oh, yes. Wow.
that wasn't there before.
Cool.
Very cool, very cool. Since you're still here, and if you don't mind, let's play one more with EFP cards, and then we will. I think we'll have a long, long time. Maybe not. That's just enough time to do this one. Okay, so I'm going to make a prediction here. This one is with the and there we go. And I'll place that right here. Okay. Didn't really flash that. Now we're going to come back down to the other canvas so we can see the table again. Okay. Because, and this is my position that I put down. Put it over here. And again, if you were here with me, I can give you these cards and you can do this all by yourself. But because and have been thoroughly mixed throughout the whole show, I will give it a couple of cuts just so completion, right? And yeah, so from here, I will hand this to you, and you will just deal cards down. And whenever you want, you can say stop, okay?
Stop.
Okay, here or here? Here?
That's okay. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of those. Then I would ask you to deal the remaining cards into two piles. And again, I'll have to do that for you. Okay? But now, again, it will all be done in your hands. Right? So call this pack A and this pack B. Okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to lay out 5 cards on the table, and you get to choose what pile they come from, either pile A or pile B. Where would you like me to begin? Pile A or pile B?
A.
Okay, and that will go right there. Now the next pile A or pile
A again.
Okay, and that will go right there. And again, pile A or pile B?
B.
Okay, and we'll put that right here. Again, pile A or pile B?
A.
A. Okay, we'll put that here, and then one last one.
B.
B, and that will go there. Now you could have chosen any one of these. Possibly this is the ones that you ended up choosing, and my prediction has been here from the beginning, and I actually chose exact same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. That is my time. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again this week. I'm Tommy Burnett, and back to Jerry Dreyfus with my magic hand. Yes.
Let's hear it for Tommy Burnett. Oh, that was incredible. And if you haven't had enough of Tommy Burnett, please friend him on Facebook. See everything he's up to, the podcasts, the shows, including on February 26th at 7:30, On My Mind, starring Tommy Burnett with special guest Omar Illusion.
Yeah.
All new magic, all new things that have never been seen before. I urge you to go see it. And that concludes this virtual interactive magic show. It is so nice seeing you all. It was so nice seeing the birthday boy, Amazing Richie, down in Florida where it's just as
Yeah,
cold.
my brother from another mother.
It's so nice to see.
And Patrick.
Oh, that Susan was here. She's the only New Yorker who's not running for mayor.
Well, she has my vote.
S. Patrick Toman from S. Patrick Toman Entertainment. So nice to welcome you. Oh, and we got to see the magical Mr. C for the first time. It was his maiden voyage. We'll see him again real soon. So I want to thank our performers. First of all, the magical Mr. C, Phil Crossan, Omar Illusion, Xanadu, the master of deception, who sort of slid right in there in the nick of time. The invincible Tommy Burnett. And I was your host, Gary Dreyfus, ladies and gentlemen.
We love you, Gary.
All right,
Enjoy your
Gary.
Super Bowl weekend. Remember, it's going to be snowing.